Welcome. It's your favorite podcaster, Apex Sapien. We're here to spit some celebrity gossip. DDG and Halle Bailey, or whatever her name is now pregnant. And that makes her baby mama number 2 on DDG's list. And this got the internet in the uproar, especially the black folks, because the blacks, they like to support low-value relationships for some reason. So anyway, DDG, who is a rapper, and I guess entrepreneur, some social media guy, he was able to get a hold of this Disney princess known as Halle Bailey, who was like a Disney star singer with her sister and the Baileys, some shit like that. Anyway, it's just a whole bunch of just nonsense and just poor family structure. And it really brings to light what Kevin Samuels was speaking about low value, just activities with men. See, a lot of women that would come on to his thing, they would talk about how they had a high value boyfriend who was like a rapper. Maybe he was a athlete, entertainer. And Kevin Samuels repeatedly said, athletes, entertainers, rappers, these people are not high value men. Now they have money, does not make you high value. It's like, what do you provide to the group? What kind of services? Are you publicly known as a business person? And when you look at the DDG guy, you get a lot of black guys saying, well, he got money, he got a bag. Okay, but you're still doing low value shit. It's like the low value thing doesn't have to do anything with the money. It's about your morals, your standards, your integrity. What you are as a character. And a lot of times these guys, like these athletes and entertainers, as sad as it sounds, they're low value guys. They just have a bag and they do a lot of low value things. That's why you see so much like baby mamaism, just tricking money off, them going broke without like 5 years after they get out the game. Because a lot of these guys don't actually have man skills. And this is a very important part to family structure and family planning. And this is why it's really a sad thing to see with the Bailey girl. Because it's like, man, this girl had her whole life in front of her. And she basically got tripped up with basically a rap star. And a rap star is not talking about positivity. He's not like breaking the mold. He's just another rapper. And you have some people say, well, he's social media. He's an entrepreneur. He made investments. Okay, so you're a social media guy who made investments. What type of investments? What are you investing in? What are you building? How's it productive? What are you selling? What is your goods? What is your name behind? What is your brand? As far as when I look at his lyrics, I went to go look at the images. Like he has the hand tattoos. He wears the flashy jewelry. He talks about the Millie watches on his wrist, the cars out front of his clothes. He's talking about fucking another nigga bitch. He's on social media making his girl look bad because he's cheating on her in public. And so like the whole thing really just like makes me think like, Jesus Christ, like what are we doing here? Like legitimately, why do we like celebrate the horse shit of low value relationships? And that's a huge problem in America. I really find in the West is that we don't promote high value functioning human beings, people that do things the right way in the proper order, and they go and have productive lives. That's not very instilled and promoted in our society. And it's really a tragedy because as I sit there and I observe and I kind of watch these things, it kind of like makes me have to pontificate and kind of wonder, why do we continue to push this stuff? And what I start to realize is America is producing low value human beings. So this is a larger problem that we have in our society, that we have low value human beings being promoted because most people are low value. They don't see the value in themselves. They don't see what they can be. They don't see the greatness that can be pushed through them if they just put a little bit of effort in and stop making bad choices. And the internet has definitely pushed this narrative more because we like to watch the spectacle of bullshit. There's very few educators on the interwebs. Very few people who are actually giving you content that you can use in your life and make your life more practical so you can become a more successful human being. That's very rare in the internet sphere. And because it doesn't get a lot of traction because most people don't want to hear it. Now, the lives that you impact, the few people that you do affect, it's greatly impactful. But for the most part, the grand majority of the kids, they're there for the bullshit. And that's what this DDG shit is. It's like, it's just bullshit. Like, it's just tragic bullshit. Like, it doesn't make any sense why we're even like talking about this. Now, I'm talking about just because I know it gets views and I can teach a lesson through this medium of celebrity gossip. But the average person, if you go and listen to what they're talking about, it's like they don't actually speak on any real. They just tell you the news. Well, DDG got her pregnant, and now this is his second baby mama, and da da da. And he has a new song coming out. And it's just like, man, this is just tragic, man. It's just tragic. Because it's like the dude already had a baby mama previously to her. And that's kind of low value. Like, if you have a baby mama off the jump, your second stage when you're going to another relationship, you should probably learn from that lesson and then apply that to your new relationships and do it the right way. But no, he just went into a higher status baby mama situation, which is going to make him worse in the long run because eventually he's going to have to pay her out because she's not going to be as marketable because people are going to look like that, like the good girl image of her being like a good lady, a wholesome sweetheart. That's pretty much gone out the window because now you out here doing ratchet shit with a ratchet rapper. So now that kills your acting career. You're no longer marketable within that same sphere like Disney, within that same like global thing. So now you got to start doing Zuby movies and shit. And that's what happens to like a lot of women. It's like they don't know their value. They have an image. And this is really more like a translation into like the marriage market. It's like as a woman, your purity, your beauty, your youth, your wholesomeness, that is your most valuable asset. Those are things that men are looking for when they're looking to take on a wife. And when you go and do some ratchet shit, like just go have a baby out of wedlock, the next guy who looks at you who's serious, because she's probably not going to end up marrying DDG. If they do get married, it's going to likely be a divorce. It's not going to go anywhere. When she tries to go back into the dating market, she's going to realize, oh my God, that was the best I could do was just this, my baby daddy rapper. And now that same thing applies to her in the marketing sphere for Hollywood. It's like you can no longer be the beautiful darling that is this wholesome girl with the Disney image. Like that's gone because it's like you chose to be a baby mama rapper to a rapper that's already a baby daddy to another girl and that cheats on you in public and embarrasses your public image. So now nobody's touching that. You can't operate in the same spirit anymore. And see, this is the sad thing about society is that people don't learn this lesson that your image, your public image, who you are and what you represent and what you say has a reflective out view for the rest of the world. So if you're going on the internet and just talking like Zerka, just talking reckless, crazy shit all day and it has no substance, there's no knowledge or anything being taught behind it, you're crashing out your own image. And like even myself, I talk a lot of crazy, reckless stuff on here. But at the end of the day, I'm teaching you. I'm educating you. I'm giving you a message. I'm giving you something larger to inspire to be so you can grow from it. I'm not just out here talking on my ass. I'm giving you real life experience. I have a collective of all different things from music to educational things to combat to training to writing to how to mount TVs. There's so many different things I'm teaching you. So you can't really pinhole me in one situation. But the problem is a lot of guys, they put themselves in one situation because they're looking to get famous before they're looking to be educated or knowledgeable or wise. And that's a recipe for disaster. Get your knowledge up. Get your knowledge up. Do some things in real life. Find out how they work in practicality and reality. And then once you find out how those things work in practicality and reality, you can then go and begin to grow. And you can begin to preach a message to people and people will be more receptive to your message. But anyway, yeah, man, it's just interesting because like as I see people and as I grow and as I learn, it's like, man, like, oh, the poor girl, nobody's guiding her. Nobody's teaching her like, hey, look, you probably don't want to do this. It's probably a bad idea to be messing around with a rapper. You have a very clean image. You're Hollywood gold. Like the people love you. The kids love you. Just stay away from the ratchet. Go get married. Go have a family. Go do things the proper way because then you still maintain your image. Now you're looked at as like the wholesome mom. The Disney princess that turns to a wholesome mom. So now you open up a whole new avenue of like things you can do. But now it's like, man, now you out here being a baby mama to a rapper. And it's like, how common is that in the black community? This happens every day. A baby mama to a drug dealer, a baby mama to a loser, baby mama to a criminal, baby mama to a rapper, baby mama to a ball player. Where's our marriages? Where's our husbands and wives? Where's our family units? It's tragic. It's tragic to see, and I hope it serves a lesson to a lot of young people because we're going to see the witness and the downfall of both of them. Because Hailey's not going to be able to work in Hollywood anymore. Like she's going to get shut out of Hollywood. Nobody's going to be buying that music. And then DDG, that boy better hope he got some bread long term because if he's spending what he say he's spending, he's going to be broke. Because listen, there's nothing cool about being a 35-year-old rapper. So I hope those investments are paying off.